this $1 million idea. And for some reason, you have been working on it for years and years and years, and yet you're not able to align your mindset, good morning, Lisa, to your goals. That $1 million idea you had, you've been working on it. You've been pushing it forward, but somehow you're not able to get there. And you have to ask yourself some questions. It could be 30 years you've been pushing forward for this thing. I don't believe that you stop because it is not there. I believe that is when you have to speed it up. But for those 30 years or more or less that you have been working on that dream goal or desire of yours, you saw it as $1 million situation. Millions and millions of dollars you will be making from it. You'll be rich. You'll live that life. So you know from yesterday that you're in reverse, right? Because I remind you that happiness comes before success. And if you're looking for success and you're thinking success will bring you happiness, you already are not aligned with your dream goals and desires. But the level that you desire is not there yet. And that is what we have to stop and acknowledge. And I do not love to see you go back. But when you're facing a situation like this, you need to go back. When I started this journey, this is where I was. I was 25 years younger. I was 15 years younger. good morning, Yuko. I was 20 years younger. And when I started that journey, I was right there, wanting to succeed, to get to my $1 million business. But I started the journey. I pushed through, and here I am today. And you're looking at where you are today, and all you're seeing is you did not get to that $100 million that you knew you were aiming for. You're going to have lots of family and friends and everybody remind you that you didn't make it. You are going to remind yourself, and guess what? We are the worst ones for that because we stand every day on the pillar of that. And we stand there and we say, hey, you are not there. You are not there yet. You had this dream, goal, and desire. What do you say to what you desire when you feel that way? How do you feel about it? Are you ready to give up and say, you know what? I gave this thing 30 years. I'm going to give up. Or are you, good morning, Daddy, are you going to be consistent? Your choice. Are you going to continue? Because you have $1 million idea. You started 20 years ago, 10 years ago, last year. And it hasn't come to that $1 million. Are you ready to let it go? Because you are just actually have to believe you're 3 feet from success. You are 3 weeks from success. You are 3 months from success. But you're not happy. You're grumbling. And if, let's look at it. When you started the goal, you didn't have any idea. You took one step, you did something, you went to school, you learned something, and here you are. But let us look during that time. Were you able to pay bills? Were you able to have a good dinner? Were you able to dance a little? Did you fall in love during that time? Did you have children during that time? Were you able to own a home? Were you able to continue paying your mortgage? All of those things should have made you happy on that journey. The journey of life and success and aiming towards reaching our dream goals, our desire, our $100 million goal has a lot of flavors. The thing is not to constantly say, I do not have $100 million in the bank. Instead say, but today I had one new client. I am happy I got this client. Today, somebody phoned me and asked me to do a free seminar at the library. Great. I met some different people I'd never met before. I get that a lot. I see each and every one as an opportunity for happiness. Because my goal is to get bigger. So is yours. But if we do not take the time and enjoy the small steps on the way to the big $100 million goal, how can we get there? We are ignoring it. There is an old saying, I always say finance and life is just they're so in tune. There is a saying in finance, if you cannot take care of the nickels, how can you take care of the dimes? You want more, but you're not appreciating what you have now. You want more, but you're not appreciating what you have accomplished already. Hi, Tanaji. You want more, but you're not saying, I did this. I am amazing, beautiful, and spectacular. Everything I do is amazing, beautiful, and spectacular. Good morning, Marina. I did my best. Because if you cannot take care of the nickels, keep asking for dimes, but you're throwing the nickels away. You're ignoring the nickels. Have you ever wondered, my mom said to me, when you see money in your home on the floor, pick it up. Hi, Pearl. She said, even if it is a penny you see floating around on the floor in your house, pick it up. And I asked why. She said, because the angels and the energy of the world is constantly testing you. A penny, she said, is money. Pick it up and put it away. Put it somewhere. Give it a place of honor. So when we go back to Yuko and the Japanese man, and he said, polish the money before you give it away. So when you put it in the temple money that's sitting there unpolished is going to say, wow, what did they do to you? You look so great. How good are you? You're so beautiful. You're so shiny. Oh, yes, just go to Yuko. She shines her money. And they say, who am I to fight this? I don't know. The money says they all gallivant to Yuko so she can take care of them because she has proof that she's done that before. And that is what it is. You have a mindset for $1 million. But your attitude towards the pennies and the dollars you have and the successes you have and the better you, when I started doing this, you would run away from home watching me. But you know, hi Sean, good morning. I insisted on sticking to it and celebrating my successes. And celebrate it with everybody I know and talk about it. And of course, people say you talk about yourself, but as it's only me to talk about me, you're not going to do it for me, are you? But I have to celebrate what I have done. Because if you do not celebrate what you have done, you are not going to get the idea to feel good that, okay, I want $100 million, but today I have $2,000 in the bank. Don't look at what you're missing. Look at the 2,000 you didn't have when you started this journey, hi Kia. So is your mindset aligned with your goals? You have $1 million idea, but your mind is telling you you're not good enough. Hi, Glamour Morgan from England. Welcome. So you are saying to yourself, how I have $1 million goal, and you're not seeing the $2,000 you didn't have when you started this thing. When you started speaking and selling your makeup and selling your stuff online, you had nobody listening to you. Today you have 2 people buying from you. When you started selling clothes online, when you started doing your courses, when you started exercising, you couldn't do 1 sit-up. But you are not celebrating today you can do 2 sit-up. All you're saying is that my cup is not full. I wanted $100 million. I wanted to be able to look like somebody on TV and I'm not there. Celebrate that you are better than you were when you started. Like my mother said, consistency, thank you. Good morning, Erita. Pick up the pennies that are on the floor in your house. Pick them up and put them in a place of honor because the angels are testing you. Every time you take care of what you have, more comes towards you. You work so hard to get good morning, Lisa, to get all these things in your life. And today, you don't care. You're not grateful for it. You don't appreciate it. But, oh no, I want more. How can you get more if what you have, you're ignoring it and not taking it? It's like having a man or a wife. And you ignore them. You don't care about them. They're like a couch. And then one day when you go to sit there, the couch is moved. And that's when you miss it. Again, they have sayings to match that. You never miss the water until the well runs dry. You need to celebrate that you can get a cup of water from your well every day. When you started the journey, you didn't have any clients. You want 100 million, but what did they say? You want a Lamborghini, but you only have place to park a Volkswagen. Celebrate that you have a Volkswagen. Instead of sitting there saying, oh God, I wish I had a Lamborghini. Wishes are in fairy tales. They do not really exist. So your mindset has to match. If you believe that you made that goal for that $1 million, look at what you have accomplished on the way to that goal. Stop looking at the finish line. Enjoy the journey. So today you have 2,000. Fine, I have that. Stop criticizing yourself because you are not helping you. Good morning, Peter. Align your mindset with your goals. $1 million is coming, but today you have 2. 10 years ago, you didn't have anything. You were bankrupt. Or you were a student living on paycheck to paycheck. You had to hide when the landlord came to collect the rent. Today you can stand up bold and pay the rent. Better still, you haven't made 100 million, but you own your home. No, you are paying your own mortgage, not to the landlord. You're not paying the landlord's mortgage. Did you remember when you sat and you thought, oh, I wish I could go on a vacation? But you couldn't. But now you can go to the Pocahontas, whatever, right? But you couldn't do it last year. So maybe you did not go to Disney with your children, but you were able to go on the beach. You went to the Jersey Shore. You went to the Toronto Islands. The point is, you couldn't do that before. On your way to Disney, you stopped at the Toronto Island beach. You stopped at the Jersey Shore. On your way, your goal is still there. But you took the time to enjoy that path. This is what we can do, children. Let us get this going. Let's enjoy this time. Because our next big goal is Disney. That's where we are supposed to go. But in the meantime, let us enjoy the Jersey Shore. Let us enjoy Toronto Island. Let's enjoy something. Because there's always something small happening in your life to give praise to. We have to do this. Good morning, Jean. How do you perceive it? Because it's not at that level. So it's not at the level you wanted. Are you going to just keep saying it's not at the level? It's not there. I don't have it. I'm working on it. I can't get it. Is that what you're going to do? Just feel. Look at your attitude. Right? And so say, you know what? It's better. I got a new client today. I did some books today. I paid some money off today. I exercised a little longer today. I went for a walk today. Look at all these things you can celebrate on your journey to success. You have to be happy before success comes. You think success is going to come to an unhappy person? It has no time to deal with you. Success is not coming to you because you cannot see the happiness in the moment. Instead of criticizing yourself for the mistakes that you have done, look at yourself and see the successes that you've put in place. Were you able to cook something to eat yourself today? When you press the button, did the kettle go on? When you opened the box with tea, was there a tea bag in there? Was that your last tea bag? The point is you had a tea bag. Celebrate, take the time to celebrate what it is you already accomplished if you desire to have more. Take care of the nickels so the dimes can take care of themselves. If you want more, appreciate what you already have. If you want more, be consistent and show up and do the task that has to be done to get you there. Nobody is coming. If you're stupid enough to believe that you're going to sit back. And I have somebody said to me, when my parents die, I will have all the money in the world. I said, but you already have all the money in the world. No, I don't have. And when my parents die, I will be so rich. You know, can you use that money when your parents die, that you're going to be so rich you'll have all that money? Can you use it? Will it be yours? Did you plan a date for them to die? Why not enjoy your parents now? Why not enjoy